Hello, everybody. Good evening from the United Kingdom and good afternoon from where are you based, Julieta? Sorry,
Hi Lillian, how are you?
I'm very well. I do remember your country, but I know it's the EST, Texas
Yes,
somewhere.
I'm in
Yes.
Canada and I'm in Quebec province.
Ah, right. Well, so
Yes.
it's afternoon in Quebec this evening. Oh,
Yep,
wow. So,
exactly.
everyone, just to let you know, I'm human.
Thank
Like, I don't have any script. I'm going to be talking from my heart. We are going to be having a conversation from our heart. We are not going to be reciting anything. So, these things are bound to happen. But anyway, hello, everybody. And thank you very much for joining me on my series, which I have started in the last couple of months. Actually, since January, I've been running a business life interview series where I bring in business partners from all over the world to come in with me and we can talk together to share our experiences and just have a conversation really. And today I have with me Julieta from Canada, Quebec. So
you.
she is here today to come and share her stories and we'll just have a conversation about it, about the business as it were. um, if you're just watching me for the first time, if this is your first time on my page, or you've not met me before, I am Lillian, the face behind this page, and I'm here as always to answer any of your questions. But without much further ado, I'm going to pass on to Julieta to introduce herself.
Thank you, Lillian. Thank you. Welcome everyone to Lillian's page. I hope I can bring some value. Oh, you took me off the screen. There we go.
I don't know what is
And to
happening.
inspire. That's good. That's good. To
It's
inspire,
okay.
anyone who's looking into, this online opportunity. Like Lillian said, my name is Julieta. I am based in Canada, but I'm originally from Argentina. I've been in Canada for the past 18 years.
Okay.
It's a very long time. And yeah, by profession, I am an engineer. I work in construction, and a few years now, I've started running my digital business. I came across this opportunity, and yes, I haven't looked back. I really enjoy what we do, and I'm also a mother. And yeah, I work full time. Yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm also working full time on my job, and I'm doing this business part time.
Wow, you're an engineer, you're a mother, you're working full time, and you're doing this business part time. So basically it just tells me that whatever you set your heart to do, it's possible. So I laugh when people say, "Oh, I don't have time to do this thing. I don't like." No, there is time. You can do it
Yes.
if you have your mind set at it. So before I continue, if you're watching me today, I would really, really love to know where you're watching me from. Like, it will mean a lot to me for you to drop a line on the comment and let me know where you are watching me from. And if you have any questions, drop it in the comments and hopefully we'll pick that up. Now, so Julieta has introduced herself as an engineer. I am a statistician by profession. So we are both professionals and we are professionals. And she's a mom, I'm a mom. I work full time, she works full time. So I'm a mom of two kids and I work full time as well. So if you're watching me today and you're wondering, oh, how do you guys do it? Or how can I do anything else alongside all of this? Say no more. Here,
Yeah.
watch and listen. We are doing it and you can do it. So, Julieta, for the purpose of my viewers and for people watching us today, I'd like to know why you joined or why you decided to have a business. I'm an engineer, like it's a dream profession. You're a mom, like what else? So why?
No,
What made you
yeah,
decide?
many people tell me that, okay, but why? I mean, aren't you busy enough, or doesn't, don't you have a good job? Yeah, but you know what? It's beyond that. And first of all, when I came to Canada, a few years later, like 10 years later, my family structure changed completely. So I ended up being the only provider for my family. And despite having a good job, a good paying job, at one point, my job wasn't able to keep up with unexpected
Mm,
expenses, legal
mm,
expenses and whatnot that come without even you wanting. Of course, they show up when you're having difficult situation, and you have to face those expenses. Those are not the expenses you can drool on and not not take care of. You have to. So at one point, I said, okay, how can I supplement? I need to find a way to supplement my income that didn't require changing just my time for money, because I first of all, even if I would have wanted to do that, I didn't have the energy. Honestly, I did not have the energy to go for a part-time job or weekend job or a shift at night, where whatever it would be. And it would not even have been anything on my profession, because engineering, you can only work during the day, and construction
Yeah.
sites do not work in the evenings or even at night, so it wouldn't have been a possibility. And even though you don't have the energy after working 40 plus hours a week, you need the time to rest, to recuperate,
Yeah.
to recharge your batteries and whatnot. So I came across, like, not even looking for it, because I wasn't aware of the possibility of doing something online.
Yeah.
And just by chance, I always say the business found me through my Facebook, actually, because I was just scrolling, when you're daydreaming, okay, how can I change my life, and you're scrolling. I ended
Yes.
up seeing this advertised from a lady. She was in Vancouver, and she was telling, in her ad, how she had transitioned from being a professional real estate and mortgage specialist to solely depending on her online business for her entire life, and providing for her children, her family, with this sole source of revenue, right? And I said, okay, what is this? It really got me curious. I must have related with her in some kind of way, maybe because she had kids. She was probably my age. So definitely there was something in common. And when I looked further to what she was talking about. I followed her instructions. I connected with her, definitely, because you have to get to know the person that you find about this opportunity, because you have questions. You're definitely going to have questions. Okay, am I
Yeah.
going to be able to do this? Will I have time? And all those things that come up in our mind. So that's it. That was the reason I started, and I'm really happy. Definitely, I love what we do. I found a lot more than just a business, because I would say, when you start a business, you're looking for to supplement your resources in some way. But
Yeah.
you're not looking for personal development. You're not looking to meet people across the world. Like in this case, you're in the UK, I'm in
Yeah.
Canada. We
Mhm.
we do not know each other. um, but it gives you so much more. It gives you so much more, and so much personal growth, and I really enjoy it. Yes. So yeah, that was my
Lovely. Lovely. And I like what you said, that you were just busy daydreaming on Facebook, like just looking at things, just
yes.
sitting down there dreaming. But you saw the opportunity and you tapped into it. And that is the difference. So if you're watching today and you maybe Julieta's stories, resonates with you, you kind of can relate to it. It's time to stop daydreaming and take action now. Like, this is one opportunity. Just sign up on my website and then take the next step from there. But yeah, coming back to the interview, because there's no point in daydreaming. There's no point in sitting down and wishing things would happen, or situation would change without you actually doing
You
something to make
have
that
to
change
take
happen.
action. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you very much, Julieta, for sharing that your journey. So, in terms of the business now, since you've been doing it, I know many people ask, "What is this business all about? What do you do? Why are you do? What is it all about?" So, in your own words, describe the business.
Yes. Well, it's really simple. It might look overwhelming at the beginning, because there's like in my case, when I started, I had a lot of questions, and what you should do, always ask questions, connect with Lilian. That's what we're here for, right? We're here for to answer questions,
Yeah.
because what you need to do is to take an informed decision. That's how we all started. That's why I
Yeah.
connected with this person so much, and I needed to know a lot of things. but at the same time, you cannot know it all. You just at one point have to say, okay, I'm looking for something. I have this opportunity. Whether I'm gonna take it or not, the opportunity will be there for me or for somebody else. It's on you, after gathering all the information that you need, to make sure that you understand. That's why we say connect with us, connect with Lillian, ask her questions. Basically, what we do is we do social media attraction marketing, right?
Yep.
And like I was saying before, I connected with this person because I had, right now I don't remember exactly what she was saying, but I connected with her in a way, whether because she was a mother, she had kids about my children age, and she was a professional, and she was having the same struggles I was having. So this is the way we connect, right? We're big believers of the law of attraction, and we say likes a lot attracts likes. So wherever you put your mind to, that's where you're going to put the energy as well. So wherever you're going to think about, it's going to come to you. And this is what we do. We attract people that are looking, that are going through the same pain points that we are, that are struggling with the same issues, that want more in life, that we have this to offer, this opportunity for people to take action and to do the same as we do. We mentor people in a short sentences is we mentor people start their own online business. We guide them. We give them all the tools and techniques and resources they need. You don't need to go out and look for courses on how to do this, how to do that, how to set your business. You have it all under our platform. And it's only getting better and better by the weeks, by the days, actually, because we're in constant evolution. Because you know how social media is. Now we've incorporated artificial intelligence, right? Which is a huge thing for us. Because even if you're a busy parent, busy professional, like I know Lillian is, I know I myself as well, we sometimes don't have the time we would wish to have, because either we work or because we either have responsibilities with our kids, our spouses, whatever. But with having so much automation and the help of all these tools that we provide, there's minimum time that you need to put into the business. Yes, definitely. There is a human part, of course, because otherwise we wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah.
There's that human aspect, but it's a huge help from social media. We're on social media anyways. Like I said before, I was daydreaming on social media. Well, now I'm not daydreaming anymore. I'm actually having a profit from the use of social media, right? So this is, and I had no knowledge about this. And because we have such a complete training, and when I say complete and huge training, I don't mean it's difficult. I mean that it's really complete. It's explained in absolute the most clear details that you could imagine, so that anyone who has no basis, no knowledge whatsoever is able to do this. You don't need to be a professional of any kind. We connect. We happen to be professionals in each in our own field, but we have people who have no other types of profession. We have grandparents running this business.
Yes.
I've connected with with a lady in particular. She was teaching me how to do YouTube, right? And I found that so cute, because she was like my mother's age, right?
Yes.
It is. And she had so much will to learn and so much passion. And that's the only thing you need, really. The whatever drives you, when the passion that you put on your profession, on what you love doing, this is what you need, what you do. Because I mean, nobody becomes an engineer or a nurse or any profession without the passion, right? Because I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You won't stay there. So this business is the same. It's the same.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for that.
You're welcome.
Because you really touched on a lot of things. The key thing is the business is open to anyone who is willing to learn something new.
Yes.
And if you notice, my title was Unlocking Your Potential. The key, for me, my own experience is basically I never ever knew that I will be running a business before. I was brought up in the traditional way. Let me put it. You go to school, you go to work, you get married, you have children, you work, 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 you get a pension, you retire, and that's it. So if
Absolutely.
anyone talks to me about a business many years back, I'll be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, or I'll tell you, I don't have what it takes to do it. But what this opportunity has shown me is that we all have the potential. We all have the potential to become entrepreneurs. It is a question of do you want to do it or not? And
Yes.
that is a valid question. It's up to you really if you want to pursue it or not. But for me, or for my own from my own point of view, I'm bringing the opportunity to you. If you are interested, if you're thinking, okay, I'd like to try something new, I'd like to try something different, or I'd like to, do something that on the side while I keep my day job, this might just be the opportunity
Yes.
for you. And as Julieta has said, anyone can do it. She said just now, a grandma, a retired nurse, someone retired is doing this business. We have 18-year-olds, we have older people, anybody you can think of, doctors, lawyers, policemen, nurses, like whatever profession you can ever think of on earth, you find them in this business because it's a whole learning experience. And not only that, it's a community. We have a massive community. Oh my goodness, I love the community. Even if I take away nothing from the business, the fact that I'm connecting with people from all over the world is exciting. It's really
Yes.
exciting.
Yes.
So before we wrap up, Julieta, I'd like you to, maybe what advice would you have for those or anyone that is still, you know, thinking about it? Like, okay, what do I do? Am I is do I You're still sitting on the fence? Let me put it that way. What would you ask them? What would you say to them?
Well, it's I just try to give the simplest message to people when they ask me is like, keep an open mind. If you are looking for something, if you are um, having some kind of pain point that you think or that we are telling you here that you could get rid of by being able to run your business, whether it would be flexibility, extra time with your family, incremental resources, become a better version of yourself. If you're
Yes.
looking for something, the best thing you can do is keep an open mind on the responses that you can get, because already if you are not receptive to the information you will receive from Lillian, for example, you're not in a good place,
Yeah.
and this is for anything you want to encounter. Let's say I'm that you want to lose weight. If you are rejecting the fact that you might have to change some habits, either start
Yeah.
exercising or changing your diet, then
Mhm.
you won't have success on your weight loss journey because you're not prepared for it. And
Absolutely.
that starts from here. You have to be
Yeah.
mentally prepared
Yeah.
to any change that you want in your life, right? Um, there's definitely never, 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 never the perfect timing, right?
Yes.
It's just a matter of getting started. But with that, I mean, better timing in the sense of, okay, you're never going to be absolutely ready. We never say, okay, I will have, I don't know, I will buy a house, let's say when my kids are older, when I finish this college or whatever is degree I'm doing. It doesn't happen like that. There's never the perfect timing. The
Absolutely.
best one is, okay, I don't know, I'll have children when I'm graduated, when I have a stable job, and you don't know when that's gonna happen. So are you gonna like pay, punish yourself, and instead of having kids at 30, having them at 45, let's say, just because you didn't get to your career, your promotion, or anything that you were thinking in your mind? Do it today, start
Yeah.
today, and then you adapt, you adjust to the situation, right? In this business, one of the greatest things that we have is that there's nobody looking over your shoulder, like pushing you to, okay, come on, did you do this, did you have certain results? This is your business, right? And with that said, you can do with your business whatever you like to do with it. If the more you show up, the more you dedicate to your business,
Yeah.
well, definitely it's gonna provide as a business. If you treat it like a hobby, something that you, I don't know, I like gardening, for example. If I'm gonna garden every 1 month, then my garden is not gonna look as pretty as if I'm dedicated to it like at least 1 hour every day, right? it's the
Yeah.
same. It's the same, but it all starts here.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that analogy. Before we wrap up, I just thought I would touch on that thing that you said. So you
Yeah.
gave a very fantastic example. So I've always been, oh, I'm not going to do this until my children are growing up. So for example, I love traveling, but
Yeah.
I like traveling is something that I'd like to do without any distraction or without any disturbance. And I've always put it forward to, oh, I'm not going to travel anywhere until my children are older. That's what I've always said to myself. But you know what this business has done to me? It has made me to understand that look, there's no perfect time. You're right when you said there's no perfect time. So what I've started to do is to take day trips. I just take day trip. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. Like, I may not be able to
Definitely.
spend the whole weekend, but I'm gonna take a day trip to a particular country back. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, I'm slowly getting achieving my goals, even though I'm not achieving it as I have had to change the dynamic, I've had to change the mind and the approach towards achieving that goal. Because if I keep on saying to myself, oh, I will wait until the kids are older, or I'll wait until this, I'll wait until that. When the kids are older, I probably will be too tired. I probably wouldn't have the energy to do it. So yeah,
Yeah.
really and truly, there is no perfect time. Whatever you want to do, just do it now. Start now. And then as long as once you start the journey, everything will become clearer on the way. You don't, when you're climbing a staircase, you don't see sometimes you don't even see the end of the staircase, but you trust that when you climb that staircase step by step, you will get closer to the end of the stairways. And that's the way life
Definitely.
is. Yeah. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
thank you very much, Julieta, for your time
You're
today. I really
welcome.
appreciate you coming in and sharing your insights. And those of you that have watched me, Adiola was watching me. I don't know if she's still there. Thank you very much, Sis Diola, for joining. And if you've those that have liked and loved and commented, thank you for your engagement. So till I'm back again, it's a happy weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you, Lillian. Bye bye.